Sodium is a very important nutrient in our body and is the most abundant electrolyte in our blood plasma. Sodium helps out in many different ways, including regulation of blood volume, blood pressure, and pH levels of the body, and the electrical conductivity of cells. This shows that sodium has a more important role than just balancing the amount of water in cells. It also has a very important role in how the muscles and nerves of the body work. Humans obtain the daily amount of sodium they need just by eating foods on a daily basis, which result in consuming an average of at least 1.5 teaspoons of salt per day, or around 3,400 milligrams of sodium a day. However, from the 2020-2025 dietary guidelines for Americans, they recommend only 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day.
Hyponatremia is a condition where a person does not have enough sodium in their blood. It happens when a person is intaking more water than they are sweating while exercising. This causes there to be an accumulation of water inside the cells, which will dilute the blood sodium level. The symptoms include weakness, grogginess, and nausea. Hypernatremia is a condition where the sodium level in the blood is too high. Sodium is used as one of the body's electrolytes and is found mostly in the blood. When having too much sodium, it can cause imbalance in the body's electrolytes, which can cause serious problems. These include high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke.
So, like, what are you doing here today?
Oh, I got track practice, got my sprints I got to do.
Yeah, so that's like a high, like, intensity, like, vigorous training. So, like, what do you do to, like, feel good and can, like, not be strained and feel, cramps and stuff afterwards? What do you, like, do for that, would you say?
I eat a really high, like, sodium and protein diet to balance it out.
So, would you say that, like, high sodium, does that help you during, like, the exercising?
Oh yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, I used to be able to do like 4 high intensity reps. Now I can do upwards of 6 to 7. It feels just a lot easier.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more relaxed at the end as well. Like, the cool down feels better. I feel my body feels a lot better than what it did like beforehand.
Sodium can positively affect exercising. In this scene, we see an athlete who's performing an aerobic workout. He's going all out for his workout and is training vigorously. Knowing this, prior to his workout, he consumes a high sodium diet. This is because his blood volume is decreased from 8 to 10% when he exercises vigorously and at a high intensity. His blood volume drops within 3 minutes of the workout. Blood is being pushed towards working muscle instead of going to the heart. Due to the high sodium intake that was consumed prior to the high intensity workout, this drastically boosts the blood volume, which allows for many benefits, such as being able to cool down faster after his workout and be able to go for longer amounts of times when he consumes his high sodium diet, including him going from 4 laps to 6 laps. Exercise can positively affect sodium levels. In this scene, we see an individual who has high sodium levels performing a variety of different exercises. Exercising has a direct effect on sodium levels because it creates many changes in the body. Depending on the type of exercise and its intensity and duration, exercise can significantly raise their heart rate, use energy, and raise the body's temperature. In order to cool itself, the body responds by sweating. When humans sweat, they lose sodium through the sweat itself. Although individuals vary, the sodium content of sweat typically ranges from 25 to 75 milliequivalents per liter. In total, the estimated amount of sodium lost with 1 pound of sweat loss is that of 585 milligrams of sodium, or about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. As a direct result of this individual exercising, it results in his high sodium levels to decrease to a more normal level due to the sweat that he has produced.
How's it going, man? I saw you running.
I'm not feeling so good.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like really like nauseous and like I'm tired and like I don't know. I just been like really feeling out of it recently.
Well, what do you usually be eating?
Like pretty healthy food, like fruits and vegetables, and like I get like all my stuff. I don't know. Pretty just normal stuff. I feel like I don't.
Sure, you're getting all stuff. You're getting all the sodium you need.
Not really. I don't. I've just like cut sodium out of my diet. Honestly, I just know that's bad for me. I don't need that at all. I don't know why I would need that, so I've just cut it out. I don't know that shouldn't affect me or anything.
In this scene, we see an individual who's about to perform an anaerobic exercise who is experiencing the symptoms of hyponatremia. Due to his very limited sodium diet, his water to sodium ratio is very imbalanced, meaning his electrolyte levels are not equal. As the individual continues to drink large amounts of water rather than trying to get his sodium levels higher, he increases the risk of hyponatremia. As he performs a high-intensity exercise, his sodium to water ratio exceeds, causing him to develop exercise-induced hyponatremia. Exercise-induced hyponatremia can be found with high-intensity exercise. Symptoms include malnesia, nausea, lightheadedness, dizziness, fatigue, and even vomiting, due to the low sodium levels from both the individual's diet and vigorous exercise, and it has caused major problems within his body. In this scene, we see an athlete who has consumed a high sodium diet. From his bout of exercising, it has resulted in him feeling extremely dehydrated. This means that his ratio of sodium levels to water is resulting in hypernatremia.
Dang, I should have eaten those potato chips. So high in sodium and stuff. Gosh, I'm so thirsty, man. Hey, do you got any water or anything?
Nah, man, I don't have any water at all.
I'm so thirsty. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Like I shouldn't have eaten those high sodium chips. I literally feel like I'm about to pass out. Oh my god, I need some water. You got anything?
Nah, I don't have anything.
As the body perspires during exercise, fluids and electrolytes are lost. If the individual does not consume enough fluids to replace losses during training, it will result in dehydration. Low fluid levels can cause the sodium content of the blood to become more concentrated, resulting in hypernatremia.